no reactions. What the hell? I thought fishing was camaraderie kind of stuff. Wow. Maybe they're sleeping or they fell in. I don't know. Well, this morning we didn't have time to set down our crosshairs. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to drop these into the hole. And that way we can see bottom better.
That's vinyl siding?
Yep, white. So hopefully we got a string attached to it. And there she goes.
So what is the purpose of this?
That illuminates the bottom for us so we can see better. There's bottom right there.
And how did you make it?
Just a big old X. Vinyl siding with string. See, now it's actually sitting up in the mud a little bit.
So how deep is this?
About 9 feet. So maybe we'll bring another one tomorrow so we can actually see this thing. So it illuminates it pretty good down there. So if a fish swims over it, we can actually see it. I'm not a camera guy or a live scope guy, so this is how we do it right here. Old fashioned.
Marks the spot. How big is this hole?
3 by 12. So legal limit is 48 square feet. We only have 36 square feet. So now we're going to take this string over to the side and we'll tie it up so we don't lose it. Good morning, day 2 of sturgeon spearing here in Lake Winnebago. Yesterday there were 58 sturgeon speared in Lake Winnebago and 26 on the upper lakes. Of course, we have bad ice. That's why a lot of guys aren't getting out. They registered no fish on the east shore because all that ice was pushing over there. It was unstable. There's even open water getting bigger down by Oshkosh off the river there. And there's a lot of guys that are spearing down there. So be safe down there, people. Aaron and I did not see nothing. So we're out here again today. We finally got our X's in the water. We didn't do that yesterday. Thinking we could see bottom a little bit better. It's a little dingier today, it seems like. A friend of ours is just like 150 feet from us. He saw a big northern like that coming through. Another guy saw a baby walleye come through. So we're just out here doing it again. So just remember to support all your local bait shops and your bar restaurants because this is a big economical boom for the Wisconsin area here. So let's go fishing.
Saw any, and then another one said, what's the visibility like? Johnny, could you show everybody?
Yeah, should we lift this up?
Yep, Johnny's going to be doing his sturgeon decoy calling. So why are we doing this?
Bring it all the way up. Yep.
We got 166 people watching. Why are we doing this, Johnny? Because we wanted to show you the cup. What does that cup say?
Here.
Oh,
Best coffee ever.
try it.
Yeah.
No way.
You know, so you just
Born and raised on this lake. That's what builds you up.
187 people saw that.
Oh, water drop.
What do you guys... I don't even know. That just happened.
That was live.
You might need to have a chaser with that one.
Oh.
So Johnny, tell them about, if people that don't know this community, what is the tradition that happens when people spear their sturgeon? They go to a bar and then what's the drink of choice?
Well, it's a minnow shot.
A minnow shot.
So there's that. That's a tradition, or kissing a sturgeon when they're hanging on the hooks after they're registered. But the minnow shot is basically they take a live minnow from the bait bin at your local taverns and stuff and drop it in a shot. I think it was red stag we had last year.
Oh,
and
never again.
Yeah, don't remind him. And then you take it and you can feel it wiggle all the way down.
there we go.
So,
I'm making a prediction. If I spear that 200-pound plus sturgeon, I will drink beer out of its gills to its mouth.
that's another tradition. Yep.
People don't like to see that. We know. Haters
That
gonna
sturgeon's
hate.
right over there somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah,
It's-
he's hanging there.
Yeah.
Well, last year, just probably a mile from here, the biggest sturgeon last year was speared.
Yeah.
180 some pounds. So Hey, they're everywhere in the lake. You just don't know.
Jason Bourne sent us a donut. I don't.
I hope it's glazed.
I don't know what that means, but thank you very much. Tastes very good. Licks, that's the username. How much do you hate your wives to have to go through this to get away from them?
That's a long story.
I love my wife. I usually bring her everywhere I go, but I can't kiss her goodbye. That's my problem.
That was a good one. What is your biggest sturgeon? Well, you're looking at it.
Nothing.
It's somewhere out there. We don't know.
Swimming.
We have 222 people tuned in, 6,300 hearts on this video. The goal is 10,000. Donzi said, how much ice you got?
10 inches of ice. You know, everybody always asks me, what is sturgeon spearing like? I always use this reference. It's like duck hunting through a chimney for 5 hours. So you try doing that once.
Laying on your back and looking up through
the... This guy said, V. Slossy said, jump in. I think he's, since you drank the water, John, I think he's talking to you.
Right. You're getting the heckle of me.
Well, 254 people. Do you guys agree that John, right in front of me, this guy, right there, that guy, should jump in?
I didn't bring a change of clothes.
Well, perfect. We have extra COOT'S clothing. COOT undies, COOT.
Yeah,
Right here.
All right. Matt Tolman said, I thought there were regulations of how big the hole can be.
It is 48 square feet. This is 3 by 12, so I've only got 36 square feet.
Somebody said lamprey on your sturgeon usually? Question mark. I don't think I've ever seen.
Hopefully we don't have any sea lamprey in this lake. There are 2 lampreys that are common in this lake, a brown and a silver. They're very small, but that's why we have a land barrier on the north end of Lake Winnebago. Okay, I've been getting a lot of questions on my seat that I use for sturgeon spearing. Usually I sit like this, can watch down, it's really good. I like that. And also I'll sit down like this also. Use this as an armrest and just look over the hole. So that's kind of cool. So we have 24 inches for the top one, 2 by 6 by 2 by 12 here, 24 inches. Then my height is 17 and a half with some 2x4s cut down there. And I like to use a lot of glue and screws to hold my stuff together. So I'm actually thinking putting maybe a can holder here for the soda pop, because I don't drink beer when I'm sitting in the ice shanty. So, but that's my stool that I use. And if you have any more questions, just give me a shout and see if we can help you out there. There you got it. Let's go fishing. Well, day 5, got to fish with Willie May from Nakusa, Wisconsin. 2-hour drive. Oh, Nacita, I'm sorry.
You're close.
Yes, it starts with an N, right?
Yeah.
So what did you think of the experience here?
It wasn't bad. It was definitely an experience. I mean, I got to learn something different. Never been sturgeon spearing.
Got to see 6 hours of boredom.
Yep. I mean, we had fun and gave you some company today and learned a little bit.
Well, I appreciate you driving over here. I hope I know I had a good time, so it was great to having you here. Help your social media. Follow Willie May on TikTok and also his Facebook account. All that kind of stuff. We actually did meet on a fish dating app, right?
No.
No.
It was TikTok.
It was TikTok. Yeah, that's kind of it. So, yeah, like I said, the water clarity is starting to fade away. It's not the best like it was, so it is what it is. Ice conditions are bad, but we're pretty safe here, so we had a good time out here.
Yep.
Hopefully we can continue the friendship here. Like to get you in the boat fishing someday for walleyes. Like to come up by you and do some ice fishing next year up there.
That'd be fun.
So any words of wisdom for us?
Not really. I mean, just keep fishing and have fun.
All right. What do I say?
Let's go fishing.
All right.